Hey guys, Tom Whisk, 1, and today we have a teaser of what will most likely be the very next campaign ship for World Warships Legends. So let's go ahead and take a look, and there it is right there. Prussen, a brand new legendary German battleship coming to World of Warships Legends. Of course, what is there to say? When in doubt, they're going to release a German battleship. I guess they needed players to come back. Or, hey, it's a fun German-themed update. Hindenburg, we get this. It's a fun little theme that we are getting. So what is so unique about Prussen, whatever? Listen, it has, it's a grosser Kernfest, so I guess it is a Prussen. So, let's go ahead and exit out of this. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what Prussen is. Oh, and there's a little teaser for a fun camo that's coming along with it. Anyways, let's go ahead. Prussen, Tier 10 battleship. Now, over on PC, Prussen replaced Grosse Kernfest as the top of the tier of the top of the standard battleship line. And I understand why, because, you know, it was being an underutilized ship. And I'm interested to see what happens here, because, of course, we have some messed up battleship lines already, right? We have Vermont and Montana being kind of flip-flopped where they should be as far as on, or not Vermont. Is it Vermont? Yeah, it's Vermont. Vermont and Montana. Or no, I guess it's Kansas and Iowa is, we have some messed up tech trees, okay? We have some messed up tech trees, and as a result, we have a bit of a weird progression with our American battleship, and that tech tree, every time we're like, hey devs, are you gonna fix the weird mishmash that happens with the American tech trees for the American battleships? They go, no, we don't have the technology to do it. And now we're getting this. So one of two things is going to happen. One, this will be a brand new Bureau project or some other limited availability ship that you'll have to pay for, likely. Or they're going to kind of remove Grosse Kernfest, and do what they did on PC. Anyways, Prussen, what is the big deal? Well, you saw the main thing there, and that is that it has 457 millimeter guns. And for those of you who haven't played Grosse Kernfest in let's call it a hot minute, you'll remember that Grosse Kernfest has an option of two different guns, two different platforms that it can go ahead and use, being 406 and 420. And 420 matches Schlieffen, so there's not really a point to Grosse Kernfest. So that's where Prussen comes in. It gets two four-barreled 457 millimeter guns, and when you head on over to the good old overmatch chart, like we are right here, you'll see that 420 only gets you through 29 millimeters of armor overmatching, where 457 gets you to 31. So, you know, an improvement. Actually, this is probably for the best, right? The game has progressed. There are an up number of armor levels. I think the German, the Grosse Kernfest just doesn't perform the way it used to, given the amount of armor that is at Tier 8 in Legendary Tier, and having 457 on your battleship kind of makes sense. So, what are its other characteristics? And really, it's very much similar to Grosse Kernfest, just they kind of switched out those guns. So, it's a little bit better AA, slightly faster reload, but remember, less shells downrange, and she gets the overmatch. And what are the downsides, especially compared to Grosse Kernfest? Well, they kind of lay it out here. Because we're down to 8 guns, there's less damage available. It has not as much alpha strike potential, which means it's not going to hit as hard, potentially. But you get that overmatch, you know? Balance. Also, because German dispersion, when you have less shells flying down range, it feels less accurate, and it has a worse armor layout in its superstructure. Those are kind of what we need to expect for Prussen. But that's all I have. We'll have to wait and see till the patch notes this week. I know I've been gone for a minute. It's been a bit crazy. Work's been crazy. Shout out to the person who I met at Hollywood Studios on May the 5th. It was a pleasure meeting a fan in real life. It was the first time it happened. That was very interesting. But I'll be honest, I've been off playing games. My wife and I have been obsessed with Blueprints. A fantastic puzzle game. Probably going to be one of my games of the year, if not my game of the year. If you are into puzzle games at all, go play Blueprints. It is a wonderful, mind-bending puzzling game. Like I said, I played it with my wife. We kind of co-played it together, where I would drive and both of us would try to work out the puzzles together. And 10 out of 10. 100% recommend. So, guys, that's where I've been. We'll be pumping out a couple more videos relatively soon. I know I owe a Rodney video, and also Star Citizen has stolen my heart as of recent too, and they're about to have their big week, so we'll probably have a couple videos on Star Citizen as well. Anyways, guys, if you want more content, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.